Me? No, I'm not. Why me? What the hell? Hey! Am I suspect now? I did the trash. I always get blamed.
God. When did things get so complicated, Griff?
If you bring that stupid nickname back, I can call you Sylve again.
Oh, bullshit. Those are two totally different things.
How so?
Sylve isn't even a real nickname. Griff is an actual name people use. You just don't like the sound of it.
See, I don't like Griff. You don't like Sylve. It's a fair trade.
Shut the fuck up, Griff. know I'm serious, though.
Hey, so am I.
Not about the nicknames, Griffin. What I said before about that... Well... everything.
All right. What's wrong, Sylvia?
You remember when we were kids? How there were always good guys, bad guys for every topic?
Yeah, sure. That's just the way kids think. Man, we were sure dumb back then, huh?
Were we, though?
I mean, yeah. The real world isn't black and white. Almost all walks of life have good and bad on both sides. Really, we're just all different shades of gray. Again, besides obvious exceptions, of course.
But that's just it. In the grand scheme of things, the device between good and bad should be obvious. Being kind to people is good. Being mean to others is bad. The most basic fundamentals. And yet... And yet... And yet... What are we doing, Griffin? An innocent man is murdered, and we respond by murdering more innocent men. Freedom of speech is being corrupted into the freedom to spread hatred and vitriol. Some of the kindest souls in these trying times are being used as punching bags and demonized for things they've done years and years ago. Just... why can't people just be good?
That's easier said than done, Sylvia. Okay, let's try something. What if you had one wish, anything at all, and it would come true? What would it be?
Well, I suppose I would want...
Exactly. This is what you want.
Excuse me?
People will go back and forth on whether or not we are truly good at heart. But I can say for a fact that we are all inherently selfish. That's not to say that we can't be naturally selfless. But no matter what, we'll always believe that our way of looking at things is the right way. And you know how I know that?
How?
Because there's nothing humans hate more than being told we're wrong.
What about spiders?
So I was speaking universally.
Not even clowns?
No, that's definitely a me phobia, but not quite universal. Here's the thing. Humans born with inveterate hatred will do whatever they do, no matter what the social climate is. But the majority of these people, well, how about we revisit that childhood analogy you brought up earlier. What does a kid do when the parents say not to do something, or say something, or hang around with the bad crowd? These people are sick of being told to behave. They're tired of keeping their more divisive and extreme opinions to themselves on account of being bombarded with labels. So the moment they have the freedom to do so, their flimsy facades break down and all the sugarcoating falls away. It doesn't matter what side of politics you're on. It's a constant for both. People believe they're entitled to their own opinion. Most of them ultimately don't care if it's morally sound. All that matters is it's theirs.
Do you think my moral parents would label you as a bad influence?
By their typical standards, I'll probably be the damn devil.
What does that make me? Misguided angel trying to bring you back from the darkness?
More like divine retribution sent to blab me into oblivion.
Oh, you can just fuck right off. Whew. People can be real fucking idiots sometimes, can't they?
Preach.
Can I tell you something, Griff?
Yeah, sure, far away.
It's days like this that make me really glad we're friends. You can make a case for the inherent cruelty of humans in response to my bemoaning that we should be kinder to our neighbors. You can give a sympathetic glimpse into the side of issues I've been raised my entire life to demonize. You're a raised Christian, seldom cursing, pro-gun Republican, while I'm a tree-hugging, feminist, total liberal, Democrat bitch through and through. Yet it's these talks of ours that show me that even polar opposites like us are both still humans at heart.
What can I say? Humanity's one thing, but I choose to judge individuals by their character first.
A simple rule more people ought to follow.
You'd think at least, but good luck getting them to do it.
You know, though, I don't need them to.
Huh?
Because even in times like these, people are still coming together, finding each other through shared interests, helping one another when they're feeling down. I truly believe that with enough time, we can come together to find a middle ground. The social climate's shifting fast, but the one way it never shifts is backwards. Even in these recent years, with so much division among us, we've still made so many steps in ultimately bringing us closer to standing together as a species. So if we can become friends, that's proof there's others out there like us. People who can see past their politics and see each other for their similarities, not their differences. People who realize all the batshit insanity of all this bickering and are willing to make a change. Not just as a hollow promise, but in their personal lives. It may not be as loud emotion as I'm used to, but that will only make it more effective. The real way to change the world is to make acceptance the new normal.
I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more complicated than that.
Oh, you know what I mean. I thought I did pretty well for 3 glasses in.
Okay, I guess we can agree on that.
Oh, let's not beat around the bush. I can fucking own a wine-induced monologue, and you'd better not forget it.
I'm sure I won't. Do you really think all this insanity could change?
Hard to tell when I'm drunk as shit. But if it can't, at least the two of us sitting here makes a pretty good argument.
Uh-huh. Got a good point, Sylv.
Oh, just pipe down and enjoy your beer, Griff.
After that, it sounds good to me.
You're listening to KBRO, the best mix of music and world news for the modern man. With the COVID vaccine still 6 months out for most of us, remember that social distancing is physical, not emotional. If you're under 40, able-bodied and in good health, step up and volunteer at a food bank or pop-up clinic. And keep in touch with family, especially older family, and make sure they have what they need.
Thank you for coming, Matthew.
Yeah, Grams. Hope chicken noodle's okay.
That's okay, honey. You'll stay a while?
I should really get back.
I'm glad I have one grandchild who doesn't work on the front lines.
Grams, Susan and Jane aren't on the front lines. They're cashiers at Macy's. They're not essential, they're corporate.
I still feel lucky.
Okay.
How's Felicia? Is she still grooming dogs? I love it when she sends me the before and after pictures.
Yeah, we broke up.
Oh, Matthew, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. I ended it. It's just not the right time to be in a relationship.
Because of the pandemic?
People are dying, Grams. Businesses are failing. The world is upside down.
Well, it does happen sometimes, Matthew.
Sure, swine flu, bird flu, but this is different.
Housework. Are you still illustrating that baby whale?
The author died. Heart attack at the COVID unit in Harrison. Scholastic canceled the project.
I'm so sorry, Matthew. Did you know?
I need to get back home, Grams. Setting up portfolios today. Gotta pay the bills.
Okay, honey.
Just call if you need anything, as
I'll be
always.
fine. It's hard to be a man. Especially now, but maybe always. Be strong and silent. Handle everything yourself. Hold the door. Pay for the dinner. And the girl may thank you. Or she might slap you. You never know. We tell men not to shout, but don't be tender. We tell men not to cry, but don't laugh too much. 64 years of marriage to your grandpa, and he only cried once in all that time, and I never felt closer to him. You're a very brave man, and I'm so proud of you, Matthew. I love you.
I love you, Grant. Did you already eat?
Matthew? No.
You hate chicken noodle. You and me both. I'll take these to the food bank later.
Okay.
We like chicken and stars and mini UFO soup. Gramps, you know the UFOs are actually just wontons, right?
When you were 5, I convinced you that the wontons were aliens.
Little aliens in every bite. You know, Grams, I think I get my twisted sense of humor from you.
And my good looks.
Oh, definitely that too. Why is it that chicken noodle is so much worse than wonton? You make it into a noodle and then somebody's just like, oh, it's like what is it, worms? No, I don't remember what UFOs. Let's get these going, huh?
And cut. That's a wrap.
Oh
my gosh, you guys.
I was gonna be so mean to you, I'm so sorry.
Honey, but you're fine.
I
You
love
weren't, honey.
you. I love you,
You're
Grandma.
my big fella.
No one's gonna know, right? I just want to keep this private. Yeah, this is weird, doing this over the phone. But, you know, the pandemic and all. And you take Venmo. Great. So, How does this work? The beginning? We haven't been happy in a long time. I don't need him to be a mind reader. I just wish for once he would try to see it from my perspective. I tell him I don't need a solution. I don't need him to be my fixer. I just need him to hear me. But he just wants to find a solution and go on about his day. He wants to fix the problem. Fix me. I'm not a problem. I don't need fixing. It's too much history, and there's too many skeletons that are cluttering the closet. So, that's where I'm at. Yes, I'm sure. I've been thinking about this a long time. This is not a decision that I would make lightly. I just need a clean break. Real closure. Yes. Okay. That'll work. Thank you again. Okay. Goodbye. Contact free hitman. Who would have known?
Hey, Joy.
Hey,
Thanks for calling.
of course.
What are you drinking?
Not dos cervezas, por favor.
It was a good party, though. Small, safe.
It was memorable.
Well, afterwards was...
You remember the beaded curtain behind the bar?
Yeah, sure.
It was painted with something.
Mountains or hills?
I thought they looked like white elephants.
I guess. Well, I've never seen one.
No, you wouldn't have.
I could have. A zoo or something.
Right. What was that other drink?
Anise del Toro?
Anise del Mono. A monkey, not bull.
It was good with water.
It tasted like licorice.
Doesn't everything?
Everything you've waited so long to try. Like absinthe. I was just teasing you.
Can we just talk?
We were. I was remembering the beaded curtain and how, to me, it looked like white elephants. That was talking. That was fine.
Yeah, that was fine.
I know it was mountains or hills or whatever, but the design made me see elephants. The colors. It's tea, Ernest. Peppermint.
It's a really simple thing, Joy. It's just a procedure. Nothing more. You won't mind. It's not a big deal, really. It just lets the air in. I'll go with you. I'll stay the whole time. They just let in all the air and it's perfectly natural from there.
What will we do afterward?
After? We'll be fine. Just like before.
Really?
Yeah, it's the only thing that bothers us. The only thing that makes us unhappy.
That's what you think?
That's what I know. Listen, I know lots of people who've done it before.
Me too. And afterward, they were happy.
Joy, you don't want to. You don't have to. I don't want you to do it if you don't want to. I just know it's really simple.
You want to?
I think it's best considering everything.
But if I do it, you'll be happy. And you'll love me?
I love you now. You know I love you.
Yeah. I know. But if I do it, then you'll like it again when I see things like white elephants.
I love the way you see things. I love it now. I'm just worried. And you know how I get when I'm worried.
If I do it, you won't ever worry.
I won't worry about that because it's so simple.
I'll do it then. I don't care about me.
I care about you.
Yeah, I know. But I'll do it, and then everything will be fine.
Don't do it if you feel that way. Don't do it for me.
I felt like the whole world was ours. But every day that passes, that's more impossible.
The world is still ours.
It isn't. It isn't ours anymore.
Sure it is.
Once they take it away, you never get it back.
They haven't taken anything.
Wait and see.
Joy, I don't want you to do anything you don't want
I
to.
know. I want to try a paloma someday.
Yeah? Okay. Joy, I want you to realize...
I do. I realize. Can we just stop talking about this?
I'm willing to see it through if it means anything to you.
Does it mean anything to you? We could all get along.
Sure, but I don't want anybody but you. I know this is so simple.
Perfectly simple. You said that.
It is.
Will you please do one thing for me?
I'd do anything for you.
Would you please? Please, please, stop talking about it.
I just want us.
Ernest! I'll scream. One more word, and I swear I'll scream.
I have to go to work. Are you okay?
I feel fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's been quite the year. For most of us, all of us really. Guess what I did? What I knew. I'm weathered, wizened, but I have a master's in geography and a BFA in illustration. The earliest known map was made in 600 BC. It wasn't much bigger than my hand and showed a disk of land surrounded by a bitter ocean. There were islands with exotic names like Beyond the Flight of Birds, Where the Sun is Unseen, cartography and mythology combined by the alchemy of mapmaker. But I'm not a map maker. You've heard the phrase, "Here be dragons," purportedly written on countless maps to warn of uncharted regions. Except it's not. Ptolemais, Aldrazi, Poltinger, Waldseemüller, Mercator, none of these famous cartographers used that phrase. Not even Cantino, the infamous map thief, ever set eyes on those ominous, fanciful words scrawled in the margin or winding along a torn edge. Here be dragons, hic sunt dracones in Latin, was engraved on just one tiny copper globe built in 1510, the Hunt Lennox. Urban legends existed before anything was actually urban. That's my job, to sort fiction from fact. The way ethical hackers are hired to test the security of a computer system. I was hired to test the accuracy of maps. New maps made to look old, modern maps, even digital ones, I would expose their flaws and unravel their claims. One cartographer called me the map breaker. They were just jealous. By train, by plane, and automobile, I've traveled the world. Old school, to make the first-hand observations. Sometimes curators, historians, or professors would ask me to deconstruct ancient charts and provide insight, to shed light on that murky place where map and myth blur together. Those are the trips I miss the most. Because when the world turned inside out and upside down, no one seemed to care about the accuracy anymore. No one seemed to mind if maps were wrong or misleading or distorted. Fake news was still news if it was said by enough people, by the right people, who were always the wrong people. I haven't had work in 10 months. Unemployment payments, long since gone. No family, no community to turn to. My line of work didn't leave room for much. If I had one wish, I'd want one more assignment. The assignment. To study John Speed's 1651 accurate map of the world, with accurate spelled ACCVRAT. I would trace the shores of the Sea of Lanchedal, muse over California as an island, study the celestial charts. I would spend the rest of my life in just one room, one place, with nothing but that map. Because it's one thing to sketch the sea serpents in uncharted waters. It's something else entirely to record an entire city of Nephilim in the middle of a trade route. It's the one map I don't want to break.
supposed to say to that? You always knew what to say. You'd say, "Don't let Mom get to you." You'd say, "Let's order pizza." But how am I supposed to do anything if you're not here? If my sister
Remember when Johnny broke up with you in 9th grade? You thought you'd never get over him. You said,
I said I'd never laugh again. I didn't want to go anywhere, do anything. But you took my hand and you made me go with you. It wasn't fun at first, even stuff I normally love to do. But slowly, I started laughing again. And you said,
sometimes you just have to go through the motions until life starts to feel real again. But staying here, hiding, you'll just stay stuck.
I know, Anne. I can't. Not yet.
Go out. Just this one time. The mail can wait. Let's go for a walk.
Okay. You may be gone, but you're still with me. I hear your voice, your laughter, your encouragement. I'll never stop missing you. And in some beautiful paradox, I know it's your memory that will carry me through.
I'm all ready, honey. I just finished the dishes.
Fantastic. Don't ruin your dress. Klutz.
I even poured you. Oh
We've always been clumsy.
no! No, I haven't.
All the time we've been married.
I just get nervous. Especially if he's nervous.
What difference does that make?
Kevin has a big speech at the ceremony tonight.
When do we get to make a big speech?
That's not what I do.
We wanted to be president. You don't remember?
I do. I remember.
What do we do? We can't grow babies. We can't make a big speech.
I take care of Kevin. He's important.
We're important.
What the hell happened?
We hated it when Pop swore.
We needed the damn drink.
Why are you swearing?
That's what men do. Let's go.
I wanted to be president.
You'd make a good president.
Thanks. There's still time.
There's always time.